course, it's something about that's a lot of people suffer an invisible thing. Mental illness can be invisible. It's tricky and very hard to detect. A lot of people, and I know, suffer in silence, and the fact that people don't reach out for help is something that really delays the fact that people can find help. There's a superpower that you have to embrace, and it's usually called vulnerability, because vulnerability is basically surrendering to something that you can't control. And I know that in a personal aspect because I was diagnosed with a mental illness, and tragically my mother lost her life to suicide and my brother to addiction. So society had basically created this inability to remove the mask that I had to wear to prove to everyone that I had my life together, which I didn't, which delayed the process of me finding help. So yeah, conversation's the first step to seeking support, and you actually, by embracing vulnerability, you allow other people to be vulnerable too, and you realise you're not alone. You're not going through everything behind closed doors or by yourself. And by embracing this superpower, you can reach out and find support long before you're in crisis. Firstly, you won't forget it.
Yeah, that's true.
Every great name is something that sticks in your mind, and there's 2.6 billion cups of coffee people drink around the world each day. So I thought, wow, I could imagine if we turned a few of these conversations or these times that people meet about something a bit deeper than the usual banter. How's the sport? How's the latest results? And go into a bit deeper conversation. You don't need to be an expert to speak about mental health. Basically, in my own personal situation, I lost my mother to suicide and my brother to addiction. And those same dark clouds that followed my mother started to follow me. And for years I suffered in silence, thinking, God, if I call out for help, I'm a weakling, I'm a coward. And I'd had this construction of the mask of society that I had to pretend that everything was perfect. And basically I was adrift for years and years. And it's not till I kind of hit the rocks and that I was hospitalised, I was diagnosed with a mental illness, bipolar disorder. I was terrified. I thought I was a failure. I thought my life was finished. All my dreams were gone. But my doctor instilled something in me that it didn't have. It was hope. And there was a way to navigate back with a new course with mental illness. And of course, with the support of my wife, I've been able to rebuild my life. I ain't going to live in shame. I ain't going to live in darkness, because I know vulnerability is the superpower to fight back.
Yeah.
And that's what Coffee Foundation's about. It's not, I'll tell you a secret, we're not even in the coffee business, we're in the people business.
A conversation could save a life. Coffee Foundation. Fight with us. Or just call us crazy.